against the Cincinnati Reds. You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. So almost ready to get underway. On the hill for the Reds, Chase Burns.
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Wastes no time there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first. So
here goes the runner. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Line drive, base hit right field. Daddy around third. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate. And it's 1-0.
Picks himself up in RBI. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it in a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
Burns back to work. Daddy swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
Well, these Brewers did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that one is lifted in the air. Badu sizes this one up, hooks it away for the out.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Grounds one to short. Daddy gets it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That one laced to center and a base hit. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he's squared up that
runner on the go. That's a base hit as a run scores. The throw to third, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Daddy now at the plate. Swung on, belted. That's going back. Back some more. And it's gone. A gigantic blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-1. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
On the ground, out to short. Toss to Naylor, and that is the inning. Reds go down quietly. It's still all set to start the ninth in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Daddy. Joyce back to work. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1's the count.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Josh Naylor. To first, and he breaks for second. Back to first, and he's safe. Runner goes again. There's a ball. Throw, save. And that's his second stolen base of the game. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the late stages of game one. Runner on the move again. In there for strike three. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Daddy had a great showing in the win. A 4-hit performance, including a home run.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Just about set to go. And today's starter, Kyle Harrison. What should we keep an eye on here?
4-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So
toss to Naylor, and that is the inning. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. And the batter will be the shortstop, Daddy. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And that one is lifted in the air. Young sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Akil Baddoo, the next to hit. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And the 0-1. Runner on the go. On the ground right side. Fires to second for 1. How about that double play?
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in Game 2 of the NLDS. And time called prior to the 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Just missed. And a count 1-2. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Around third. Now a relay to the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 3-all.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. See?
Oh, and now a wild pitch. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2.
Now quickly,
Brandon Williamson, ready or not, in the game now after the inning. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Base hit center field. Daddy headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. 4-3. They take the lead.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You had a run.
And we're back. And now the shortstop, Daddy. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And it's fouled away.
Berg, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next offering is fouled back. Now time called at the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Jacob Young, the next to hit for the Reds. On the ground to the left. Toss to Naylor. He's out.
You go ahead and count 3-1. I think as a leadoff man, it's got the ability to change the game.
Third game of the division series. Up now for Milwaukee, Daddy. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
Well, when you come off a tough one-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
Whips it to Casas. That's one out the bottom of the second. One out, base is empty. Swung on, belted. That's back. Gone. He sends it out of here. His second home run of the series, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Number 15.
On the ground to third, Marte gets it to first, and now 2 gone. So a man at first. Daddy now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Casas makes the catch. That is the inning. Strand one.
Game threes are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like...
So almost ready to get underway. Starting on the mound in this one, Gordon Graceffo.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Daddy, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Hauls it in for the out. Next for Milwaukee, Will Wagner. Left field. He's under it. Out number 2. Here's Jordan Groshans. First and second, 2 down. You're in game 4 of the NLDS. Runner on the move. Hit in the air, center field. Young. He's got it. And the inning is over. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. that one fouled off. Bird stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. Game 4 of the division series. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Noelvi Marte. Out to short. Daddy. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
1 out, bases empty. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings. They might be able to...
Well struck left field. And out of here. That one felt good. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on the platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, the big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Bottom of the 7th, up now for Milwaukee, Daddy. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch. You win a National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations.
So 2 down. Next for Milwaukee, Daddy. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Ripped to the right center. Should be extra bases. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. It's 2-0. A 2-run double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right.
He's trying for 3rd. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Two outs. That one down the line. Gets it to first. That ends the inning. And Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. And now for the Phillies, Josue De Paula. On the ground, out to short. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Ripped to 3rd. Throws to first in time. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Game 1 of the NLCS. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Wyatt Langford. Out to short. Toss to Naylor. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. Cut on and lifted in the air. And it's caught for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. The throw in. But it's offline. It's 4-1.
Picks himself up at RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
That's out to center field. Makes the grab on the run. That's out number 2.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Daddy with some solid. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. So, almost ready to get underway. Starting on the mound in this one, Andrew Painter. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge.
There's one, and that's 2. Second game of the NLCS. Now, here is Daddy.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big-time power. Painter back to work. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it. He circles the bases, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now it's Josh Naylor. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. And gone. He hammers one out to right. And they take the lead. It's 4-2.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Daddy digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. 1 run across. Now 2 runs score, and they're up by 4. And he's safe at second with a 2-run double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Man at second. Runner takes off for third. And he grounds one to the right side. Albies tosses to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Here is Ozzie Albies up to him. Up the middle, Daddy. Slings to first, and Albies is retired. We go to the 9th. Up now for Milwaukee, Daddy.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Solometo, a 6'3" lefty, 205 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. Swings through the sweeper, and he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. The throw into second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Solomento checks the runner. Dives back. Out!
Great job by the defense executing that daylight play perfectly. It's such a timing thing, and that middle infielder and the pitcher have to be on the same page, and it's got to be a good throw. Nice job right there.
Daddy. Next for the Brewers, Daddy. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He made him pay for that one. His second homer this series. It's 2-1.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
1 out, base is empty. That one ripped. And it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut him to the lead. It's 6-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
At the belt and fires. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Takes it himself for 1. Ow! The double play ends the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Daddy digs in now. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swings through that one, 0-1.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the late stages of Game 3. Oh, he gloves it from his backside, and they get the out. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Swing and a chopper out to short. In plenty of time to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score.
Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. And he's gone yard again. And the Brewers walk it off in Game 3.
In the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
Fourth game of the NLCS. Up now for Milwaukee, Daddy. Crochet back to work. Popped in the air, left side. Meyer. Makes the grab. One away. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam. Crochet back to work. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Way back there. Say goodbye to that one. An absolute smash to left. That's his 5th homer of the series, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 4-2.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch it from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Base hit and a run in to score.
Waste no time there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to
ground ball right side. Fires to first on the run, and it beats him. What a play. So 2 away with nobody on. And now here is Daddy. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that'll do it. So 2 runs in the...
Congratulations to the National League champions. This team clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it now, but get yourself ready for the biggest series of your lives.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show.